and you'll wonder what's changed. And so what has changed, though? What's changed between the 60s and 70s? Even if you have people in there, it used to be that you'd have a tubular steel pole and there'd be a defect, and maybe the consequences weren't that great. They wouldn't cause a failure. It wouldn't cause a problem. But what's different now is our tools. We have computers. We have processes that allow us to design these structures down to the, minimized weight. And when we design to the absolute minimized weight, again, meeting the requirements, but in the past they were designed much more conservatively from a design perspective. So you had some more meat in the design that you could take advantage of. And so perhaps you wouldn't need a weld that was actually absolutely perfect. Whereas now you need that weld to be absolutely perfect because you've minimized the material, because you have the tools to be able to do that. And so that's been the change in the industry, is you have these tools and everything is being designed that way. It used to be that a structure for a span, you design the structure for the full span, and then perhaps it would only be used at 80% of that span. And so you have this 20% extra buffer. So you would. Well, now you can use the program to spot structures and be so optimal that you use 98% of the structure capacity with every structure. So you don't have that buffer anymore. And so as a result of that, everything becomes hypercritical. The welds, the position of the vangs, the position of everything becomes much more critical, versus in the past it could be, more loose.
Yeah, you're right. And so it's really kind of taken the onus that was primarily on engineers, and now with software where you can get everything really fine-tuned, it's shifted a lot more responsibility to the folks manufacturing. And the folks inspecting on the shop floor, right? And like you said, now you got to build it almost perfect. And if you don't build it perfect, you're going to have some real problems. And we see that all the time.